Hi, I'm Representative Stephanie Barnard, representing the 8th Legislative District, which includes Benton and Franklin counties. With less than a month remaining this legislative session, the clock is ticking on bills that are trying to make it through the process. But first, let's talk taxes. In a recent ruling on the capital gains income tax, the Washington State Supreme Court broke with nearly a century of legal precedent by upholding the state's capital gains income tax. In the 7-2 decision, the court asserted the capital gains tax is an excise tax, not a property tax, which the state constitution limits to 1% annually. The 7% capital gains tax was approved by the majority party as a new tax in 2021. It will impact the sale of stocks, bonds, and other high-end assets of more than $250,000. Here's the problem. Those that are celebrating this tax as a tax on the rich, they're wrong. It's going to affect all of us. This capital gains tax will make it much harder for Washington State to retain and attract new business. We want our economy to be strong. We want people in Washington State to invest. We want them to do well and prepare for retirement. This capital gains tax will affect all Washingtonians in one way or another. Now I'd like to share an update on the Police Pursuit Reform Bill. The bill was recently approved by the House Community Safety, Justice, and Reentry Committee by a vote of 7-2. Since the majority party changed the police pursuit law in 2021, there has been a significant hike in auto thefts and people fleeing from the police. The new law increased the standard for engaging in vehicular pursuits from reasonable suspicion to probable cause. For example, simply seeing someone drive a stolen car does not meet the standard. The suspect can simply speed away. Even worse, tragically, changes in the law have caused deaths. This police pursuit bill has been really watered down. The original House bill would have allowed pursuits for any crimes, assuming an officer had reasonable suspicion. I'd really like to see the bill amended to its original form and intent, and it's waiting now to be scheduled by the majority party for a debate and decision on the House floor. In 2021, the Washington State Supreme Court ruled in State v. Blake that the state's felony drug possession statute was unconstitutional. By invalidating the law, the possession of hard drugs like fentanyl, methamphetamines, and heroin become legal in Washington State. Just let that sink in. Hard drugs become legal. After the court's decision, the legislature could and should have reinstituted felony drug possession. They didn't. Instead, the majority party sponsored a bill making it a misdemeanor after 2 pre-arrest referrals for substance abuse, sunsetting the new law in July of this year. This session, a new bill, Senate Bill 5536, as amended by the House, would continue to make drug possession a simple misdemeanor. Like the police pursuit bill, it's a small step forward, but it doesn't go far enough. We must recriminalize hard drugs. We need to make them, at the very least, a gross misdemeanor. Because the bill was amended by House members, after it cleared the Senate, it will have to be sent back to the Senate to concur on the amendments after the full House floor votes on the legislation. If you have any questions about the legislature, my bills, or any other legislation, please feel free to reach out to my office. I do get your emails and I do read them, and I will respond to each one in time. Thanks again for watching.